Hello everyone, my name is Madhura Kadre and my topic for today's presentation is IoT security. Now I'll start with a case study. In year 2006, on October 21st, there was a cyber attack on DINE. Now what this attack was? Now before moving towards that, what is DINE actually? DINE is actually a DNS provider to websites like Twitter and AirNub, The Guardian, etc. Now in this attack, there was a series of distributed denial of service. What is distributed denial of service? In this, when a zillion numbers of PCs try to request the DNS provider, the site goes down. And because of this, on that particular day, the whole Twitter, each and every site which was related to DINE went down. And what caused this? In this, you will be shocked to know that various IoT devices were used to make the request. Now how? This was done with the help of Mirai malware, which was a botnet which is a virus which affects the IoT device and commands it when to send requests to the site. Now Twitter and Facebook has millions of visitors daily, so this much request is not an issue to that particular site. But how does this denial of service came into scene? This is because a million gigabytes of data pack should be sent in a very less amount of time to make this happen. Now, this was a case study from which we can draw that few other IoT challenges which are faced by IoT devices in terms of security. The very first is authentication. Now you can see over here the clock has a random keyhole. This shows that the manufacturer, during the manufacturization of the device itself, should provide a random complex password so that nobody can hack that particular device. Like usually there are passwords like admin password, etc. This leads the hacker a easy path. Then we can talk about debugging. I would rather say that no backdoor should be present in any device. Now by backdoor I mean that every manufacturer provides a loophole in the device so that he can make the diagonalization of how the device is being used. So the manufacturer should not keep any loopholes. This make it prone to the hackers. Then the next is encryption. Now IoT devices are independently present on the net or the cloud, I must say. There are various transactions of information between an IoT device and the other one. So the user and as well as the manufacturer should keep in mind that all the data sent is encrypted. And as a consumer or a user, we must be aware that our data or our password is not shared in clear or is not encrypted and all. Then second one is privacy. Now everyone has given a priority to his privacy. You won't want that your IoT device should reveal your password for Wi-Fi or your address or etc. So every IoT device should be made capable so that the information is shared with the right person only. Then is web interference. Now here I have shown a shield. This shield, there are various arrows coming to it, like cross-site scripting, DDoS, clickjacking, SQL injection and all. Now these are the names of few standard hacking techniques which hackers use. So every IoT device should be made capable that it cannot be hacked by using such standard hacking techniques. Then there is upgradable. I need to say that every IoT device should be made upgradable. Like if every like there is a new virus or new malware in the market, I must say, which can affect the IoT device further. So, and if the manufacturer tries to bring an upgradation that protects it from that virus, so the IoT device should be smart enough to check whether that it is a certified upgradation and upgrade itself. So these are the few challenges which are currently faced in IoT security. Now as a consumer, we must be aware of these few challenges so that we can keep our security at priority. No manufacturer is least interested in providing security. It only they focus only on the cheap making of the product as well as marketing of the product. So we as a user should be literate enough to check these security challenges and then only buy that particular IoT product. Thank you.